Annalie G. Aguila, the acting port manager of Port of Davao, the Philippines, Ms. Ma Cecilia B. Bitari, New Portal Terminal Company Limited, South Korea, Command Brief Johansson's, Port of Tanjung Perak of Colombo at the BMICH in the year 1998. And the first ever inaugural establishment of an alliance amongst the sister ports, and especially and reconstruction here in Sri Lanka, the then Minister, Honorable late H.M. Ashraf of Inap. And today we have gathered here to see the inauguration of the opening remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our chief guest gracing this occasion.
This is a network of 11 during his many years in this respective field, having not only worked in Sri Lanka and having not generating income. So we have a long history of the type of economic model that all your countries have today adopted. We were the first in South Asia. We were a demonstration effect to other countries who have now put in place an open economic policy, a free enterprise model, which has resulted in accelerated economic growth and development in those countries. So part of the economic development that took place as a result of this open economic model was the investment that we decided to put in place to the Colombo port and other ports that are under the Sri Lanka Ports Authority. There was an accelerated development program launched in the late 70s to build up the infrastructure of the Colombo port. And today we are proud to say that we are ranked as number 23 in the world in terms of container business. But we are not satisfied with this position. During my period of office, I want to take it to the top 10. So we have put in place various strategies, various development plans, which would increase our infrastructure facilities, which would increase productivity in our ports, develop ports in Sri Lanka that have not been developed as yet, and work with the private sector, especially not only the foreign partners that we are working with at the moment, but also the private sector in Sri Lanka. Our private sector in Sri Lanka is very dynamic. The government has identified the private sector in our country as the main engine of growth. And we have confidence in their talents and in their dedication to partners in an accelerated growth program which will bring Colombo Port into the first 10 rather than being satisfied with number 23 as we are at the moment.
Ports Authority, headed by its chairman, Dr. Para.lk, for hosting this year's Inap conference on maritime cooperation and economic prosperity through Inap in this beautiful city of Colombo. I would also like to extend my warm greetings to the delegates from the Port of Kochi in Japan and the Governor of Kochi Prefecture, Port of Qingdao, People's Republic of China, the Port of Subic, Philippines, the Port of Tanjung Perak, Indonesia, Mokpo Newport, South Korea, Our hosts, once again, the Port of Colombo, Sri Lanka, the Port of Davao, Philippines, Port of Dangjin in South Korea, and I understand you have guests from the Port of Chittagong. As you know, Inap was established in 1998 for the purpose of discussing matters of mutual interest, consultation, and cooperation. The Port of Cebu, through the Cebu Port Authority, became a member in the year 2000.
Of working with the co-founder of the Inap, late Mr. M.H.M. Ashraf, when he was the Minister of Ports and Shipping in the year 1990, when he was contemplating forming this network. And in the year 2002, as the chairman of the Sri Lanka Ports Authority, I did represent SLPA in the port of Subic, Philippines. I am also greatly honored and delighted for the confidence that the Inap members have placed in the Sri Lanka Ports Authority. Now, this meeting has been held amidst challenging environment, amidst a challenging environment for the ports and the maritime industry. And if you look at some of the key issues that has and will bedevil the maritime and the logistics industry is that the formation of alliances, the concentration of power amongst the shipping lines. In the year 2009, there were 11 alliances, but today, in the year 2007, you have 3 shipping alliances controlling about 99% of the capacity on the Asia to Europe sector. Then we have seen rampant mergers and acquisitions taking place. The last was Hapag taking over the national line of UASC. Who thought that UASC will be taken over by Hapag-Lloyd? And who thought APL, the national line of Singapore, will be taken over by CMS CGM? And then the shipboard capacity of top 20 lines. If you take the top 3 shipping lines, not the alliances, they control 43%, the top 3. And the top 5 controls 59. And the top 10 shipping lines, again, not the alliances, they control 74% of the shipboard capacity.
I am Takaaki Iwaki, Vice Governor of Kochi Prefecture. It is a great honor to be given a chance to say a few words on behalf of the Port of Kochi, Secretariat of Inap, on the occasion of the opening of Inap 2017 in Colombo.
Right, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, marking the inauguration here at this 19th edition of Inap, we are ready to take a special group photograph